Hey friends and wine lovers, what is up? Marc Supsic here, certified wine and spirits professional, founder of Wine Living. Today I've got some awesome wines from Washington that I'm going to taste and review. I can't wait to share them with you. Now these particular wines came to me by way of a friend that I met on Facebook. Her name is Heather Picken. She's an entrepreneur, she's a vlogger, she's a podcaster, and she has her own brand called Femme. The labels themselves and the brand is all about women's empowerment and opening up discussions about it. To reiterate, all of these wines come from Washington State. All right, so let's start with a Chardonnay. And this particular label here says Vote Fierce. First thing that comes to mind is the acid. This is very Washington. It's like a green, snappy apple. And then there's this creme brulee that comes in, so there was some oak thyme in there, obviously. Then there's like this mid-palate of almost like coconut cream and pineapple. That's pretty cool. I would classify it as more of a French style wine. It's lighter and leaner as opposed to a California Chardonnay, which is usually more oaky. This is the kind of wine that you would want to pair up with shellfish, especially buttered lobster, my favorite shellfish of all time. Next, let's do some Merlot. Merlot is really what Washington State is known for. Okay, so right away, the first two impressions that I get when I smell this are leather and cinnamon spice. There's that leather and that spice that I described, which would kind of fit for an older wine. This is a 2012, so it's got some age on it. It's aging nicely. It's higher in alcohol, so you can feel a little bit of a burn there. And it's really full of dark cherry and dark berry flavors. The acids really kind of balance it out well, which makes it a lot more food friendly. For those people who like to do roasts, pot roasts, pork, roasted poultry, duck with blueberry confit, that would be perfect with something like this. So this is an interesting wine. This is a Carmenere, and it originates in Bordeaux, France, but mostly you'll find it down in South America, in Chile. Oh yeah, look at that. And by the way, let me call your attention to the label here. It says feminist, a woman who chooses to be her own hero. I like that. It's a 2012 as well, so it is an older wine, but it's not nearly looking as old as the Merlot did. The first thing that comes out of the glass for me is a character that is very typical of Carmenere, which is green bell pepper. But it's also got this really strong undercurrent of red currants. Because of those sort of vegetal qualities, I would partner it up with roasted vegetables in the summertime, ratatouille, or even tomato-based sauces for pasta. That would be fantastic. Okay, and last but not least is the Cabernet Sauvignon. 2011 is pretty young still for a Cabernet Sauvignon. They can last for a really long time. So out of all the four wines that we've tasted, this being the last, this one has the most obvious oak treatment to it. There's also this beautiful black cherry backbone to this wine. I love it. This is your classic lean and mean Cabernet Sauvignon, and for food pairings I would go straight to the classic char-grilled filet mignon with some gorgonzola butter on top of it. So there we are, my friends, Femme wines from Washington by Heather Picken. These are some solid wines. So Heather has extended a really generous deal to me and my followers and fans. If you want to buy these wines online, go to the Femme website and you can enter the code WINELIVING and you'll get a 25% discount. So thank you, Heather. Okay, friends and wine lovers, it's time for me to say goodbye, so you know the deal at this point. If you like what I'm doing here, please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you feel so obliged, follow me on all my social media channels as well, too. If you want to do a wine tasting, that's always an option. Give me a call. I travel pretty much everywhere, so let's set up something tasty. All right, take care of yourselves, and until next time, cheers.